What's up, guys? It's Long John here, and today I'm showing you how to do the Aquamarine Revenge, the CSGO skin. I'm using the M8, and I just did that once again just because of the area. Kind of like I did in the Hyper Beast video, it just covers a lot of area, so when you have a complex design like this, it's easier to do it just because you have more space to work with and you can do more things that way. Because if you do something like on the Man of War, it'd be so complicated and everything would be so small and it would just be a mess. So I did do it on the M8A7. So here you guys go. I know someone requested this and it's been a while since I posted a video, and I'm going to explain that because first, you guys know I'm in college and we had Thanksgiving break, and then after Thanksgiving break it's kind of like time to get ready for finals and stuff, and I really needed to study in a couple of my classes, so I was studying really hard for that and getting my last assignments done and writing my final paper. And then finals came around, and then Christmas break came, and I'm away at college, so Christmas break I just go back home and I was spending time with my family and stuff. But now I'm back at college, working and doing things like that, so I'm able to make some more videos, guys. And I should have mentioned this before I left, just so I would just like be gone out of the blue, so it's not such a surprise. But for those of you who are subscribers and you keep up with my paint videos and stuff like that, it was kind of a bummer. But for those of you guys who like got this game for Christmas and stuff, I'm going to be making like new videos because I will be back at my college and back around my setup and being able to have time to play games and stuff. So I will be making more videos, so look into that. I have more paint shops on the way, like the Aquamarine. I have the Orion for the pistol and things like that. But real quick about the paint job, I just did a light blue background and now I'm using the flames, and these flames are going to be the dolphins in the Aquamarine. But my channel, I noticed, like, as I was gone, I was watching it grow. Like, my Hyperboost video is over 10,000 views now, which is insane. And then I almost have 500 subscribers, which that is crazy too. So thank you guys so much for just for enjoying the paint shops and stuff like that. I'm glad I can help you guys out and liking the content enough to subscribe to my channel. I am looking to build this even more, just like I said, it was a minor setback because I didn't realize it was going to be that busy. Like, I did not know I wouldn't have, like, I'd be crunched for time that much. But I'm back, and hopefully this this tutorial kind of soothes my absence of not making any videos. But this camo's kind of hard. It was kind of challenging. I was thinking of a way. I didn't really find anybody else that had it. Well, they might have it now, but at the time when I was making this, I couldn't find any videos on it. So hopefully this does it justice. I might have to redo it in the future if I find a better method, but right now this is the easiest way I could find to, and these aren't supposed to look exactly like, because with the paint job, which as great as it is, it's almost impossible to replicate like a CSGO skin or something like that. Like, skins like the Asimov and stuff are pretty easy to replicate because those are just shapes and colors, but things like the Hyper Beast and the Aquamarine and the Dragon Lore, it's going to be more of a challenge to replicate those images, but I'm trying to do it the best way possible. So if you have any comments or anything of what I maybe could have improved on with the paint shop system, leave it down below and I will get back to you on that. Like I said, guys, most of these are from suggestions from you guys down in the comments. So if you have a question or you want to request a skin or camo for me to replicate, and I do camos from like past Call of Duties, other games. I'm planning on doing maybe like a Halo themed gun, like an alien rifle. And then I also do a lot of them from CSGO because I do play CSGO a lot. So like I said, whatever you guys want to see, I can probably do it in paint shop. That's actually kind of like what I'm studying at college. I'm a graphic design major, so like I said, this is kind of right up my alley. But I want to thank you guys so much for almost reaching 500 subscribers. That is insane. If you guys have any questions about me personally, I could do like a Q&A video, so leave that down below. But yeah, right now I'm getting back to the paint shop. I'm using the flames again, and I'm putting it in the background and dimming the opacity down. And you make sure you want to move the layer behind the flames, and you can do that by selecting it and using the analog stick to move it back. And to dim the opacity, use L1, R1, or left bumper, right bumper, just to dim the opacity down and just break it up and give it the kind of background waves. And I'll be adding more, but I just wanted to kind of break away from the dolphins real quick. And I'm going to be adding shapes to these to make the dolphins look more dolphin-like, because right now they're just looking like random flames just put over a blue background. Let me see this real quick. Yeah, I'm adding the kind of like the teardrop fang shape to the dolphin's belly to kind of give it a more dolphin look instead of a. And right here, this top one is kind of a, like, it just looks weird, that top little dolphin at the top. But just add use the teardrop to kind of add to the bellies of the dolphins, and it'll give it more of a dolphin shape. One second. Yeah, just add those in, and that middle dolphin because mainly you want to focus on like the middle flame, because that sticks out the most. But basically, this design is the hardest part is just adding the details to the red dolphins, because you have the blue jewel, the yellow, and the orange highlights and stuff like that. But so you just got to add those in with little shapes, and then just break out the background even more. Yeah, guys, like I said, I'll be trying to do more like different content, maybe not just paint shops, maybe a little bit of commentaries, a little bit of zombies, a little bit of this and that. If you guys want to see that, I'm planning on doing that. I'm trying to just branch out, just, you know, so I'm not just doing the same thing. And also emblem tutorials. I think that'd be a good one too. But yeah, if you guys have any requests for any content that you'd like to see, let me know. Right here I'm just adding the yellow accents to the and I'll have a picture of the aquamarine down in the corner, which you guys can probably already see, but I'll add that in there just so you get a clear of what to kind of do, because even if you're not familiar with CSGO, these skins are pretty cool looking, especially like the Hyper Beast on the paint shop turned out pretty cool. So even if you're not familiar with CSGO, you can still do the tutorial, and it's a pretty cool little paint job. But yeah, so you're just going to keep on adding these accents, and these are really annoying, but just try and get it the best you can, because far away people aren't really going to notice. But you just want to add the yellow accents and stuff just to break up the outline. And right here I'm adding this to kind of break up the shape between the top dolphin and the bottom dolphin. I'm just going to try and make this like a black, but like dim down the opacity, or like a darker color, maybe not black. Just kind of like use your bumpers and your L1 and R1 to dim the opacity down, just to kind of break up the shape, so you know, just like a blob of red in the middle of your gun. Here's going to be the blue eye. One I'm really excited about, a tutorial that I recently filmed. I'll be releasing that this week as well. But I did the Orion for from the pistol from Counter-Strike, and it actually turned out really, really good. It's like an exact replica, which I'm pretty excited about, which is always exciting whenever you can do that in the paint shop. But it wasn't as difficult as I thought, so it'll be a short, nice video, and it turned out exactly like the pistol. So I'll be releasing that probably the day after I upload this. There we go. Just add some more the blue kind of jewel accents to the dolphin. Is always great. And this takes up a lot of layers. I'm already at 26 layers, which is kind of a bummer, because you only get a max, I think, of like 60 layers, somewhere around that. Which, I mean, I would go way more detailed, but because of the layer limit, I'm always scared I'm going to run out, and then I have to go back and move stuff around or delete some stuff. So that's kind of why my things aren't too intricate, because I am scared of just like hitting 60, that I'm like, ooh, what do I do now? You just gotta like, sorry, I was yawning. You just gotta like delete some stuff, I guess, and move it around. So that's one of the downfalls to this. But with 60 layers, you can do a lot, especially with just the shapes and the opacities and things like that. You can do a lot of things with those 60 layers. And you just want to add more accents to the dolphins, which is what I'm doing here to this little piece. And right here I'm just trying to make more of a dolphin shape as well with this blue accent. Just making these dolphins, like, I felt like the flame was the best option just because of the way the fin kind of looks, like from the bottom of the flame. It kind of makes it look like a fin. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, this stuff gets kind of easy once you figure out the opacities and like how you can move the layers around and layer them on top of each other and things like that, which I always thought was pretty cool. But this is kind of like the hardest part, like I said, is just the dolphins in this, honestly. Like trying to get all of the different shapes and details in them is really challenging. But I mean, it's worth it because the Aquamarine is one of my favorite skins you can get in CSGO. And right here I'm adding that kind of black waviness in the background that you see. And that's just breaking it up even more and just adding it towards the back and dimming the opacity down. That just kind of helps bring together the design. You don't really notice it, but it does bring things together. So like towards the edge of the gun you want to add this. You don't want to put it all over, but just towards this back edge right here, just add that and shift it behind the dolphins. There you go. And that kind of adds a nice like breakup of like kind of like if you see in the Aquamarine, it kind of has like that blue kind of with that darker blue waved look to it. And you can put a really, really light one towards the middle and just shift it behind the dolphins. There you go. And just keep on just shifting it. And you can just add more different variety, like maybe add another one and dim the opacity down, which is what I did there. I copied and pasted, put another one in the middle, but I put the opacity way, way down so you couldn't really see it, but it did add another nice effect to it, like a shading effect towards the middle. I'm adding the eye on this bottom dolphin now. But yeah, if you guys want to play with me sometime, also you can add me on, I play on PlayStation. You can add me at LongJohn95X. So just send me a request saying that you're from YouTube and I will add you to my friends list and we can play some Call of Duty. I've been grinding out my my submachine guns. I'm trying to get diamond on those, which I recently got, like, I think it was last night. I was playing with my friends. And my last submachine gun that I needed was Pharaoh. Finally got that gold, which got me diamond for the submachine gun. So I'm working my way up to the actual dark matter camo so I don't have to rock the fake one, which I made a tutorial for that too a while back for the I think it was for the SVG. So if you guys want to see how to make a dark matter camo, go check out that SVG video. Right here I'm just adding more and more details to the dolphins. That's kind of like the hardest part, is just making the dolphins look, I don't know, like they're dolphins, basically. I'm trying to find a shape that will, there we go, I'll just use this. Because this little dolphin is a pain in the ass. There we go, I'm adding a little eye to this guy. And then just adding a little bit more detail to it. I don't know why, it looks like this dolphin has like a broken back. Good thing it's a little one at the top. but I'm just adding kind of shading to it, which I'm going to add to the bottom of these two. Give it some shading so they actually look, which honestly it doesn't seem like that big of a like a thing to add, but if you add it, it does kind of make the world difference. It just does. I don't know. So just add kind of a darker red to the bellies of the dolphins, and it'll break up and make that design, you know, like pop out, because just a red blob just doesn't look good. So if you add different like shades and stuff to it, it'll look better. So just change these to like dark reds and whatnot. There you go. Just black and dim the opacity down, and you should be all right. Oh, and also, I forgot to tell you guys, I also lost power because of this ice storm that came through. So I was literally just sitting here freezing my ass off. So that's another part of why I wasn't making videos. I was also in an ice storm freezing my ass off. So that's another reason. But I should be, like I said, back on track. Back in the swing of things, making videos, playing Call of Duty, other things. I got Fallout 4 for Christmas. I've been playing that too. So if you guys like to see some videos on some Fallout 4, let me know down below. And also, I'm thinking about doing a Q&A video, so if you guys have any questions, I don't know if I mentioned that already, but leave those comments down in the section below this video, or any video on my channel for that matter, and I will write them down and answer them. So if you guys want to know a little bit more about me. So I'm just trying to fix that ugly dolphin at the top. I'm just adding some more just accents and stuff to it to try and, because I don't know what's wrong with that guy. I don't know how it turned out that way, but he did. Yeah, so far this is looking not that bad. Not that bad at all. And I'm just going to add some kind of black just to break up the dolphins once again, which is kind of like you'll just see here. Just move this shape past the dolphins just to where you can see it like behind the, so it kind of like pops the dolphins out, and it just kind of like see in the background like it's just behind the dolphins, makes it stick out more. And you can copy that, and don't have it fully black, like dim the opacity down a little bit, but I'm just putting it behind the dolphins just to kind of pop it out from the blue and stuff, so that it doesn't look all I don't know, it just makes it look a lot better. There we go. I'll just continue to add more of these, because as you can see, to me anyways, it's kind of already making a difference in the gun. And you can go darker if you want. I just found this to be a good, like, you know, you don't want it overwhelming. And be sure to move this behind the dolphins, so you don't have just a big blobby dolphin orgy. There you go. That makes it look fantastic. But I'm just copying and pasting, and it's select and start on the Xbox, and then it's the big square in the middle and start, or options, for PS4. So if you guys don't know how to copy and paste, that's how you do it. Here's a little dolphin's shadow. There you go, little dolphin. Did the opacity down on that just because you don't want the ugly dolphin sticking out too much. And right here I was going to attempt to like add some different ways to make it like it was like a wavy shape almost. That's kind of challenging given the shapes that you have, but I'm just adding more of a, like towards the back of the gun, you know, you want it kind of darker because that's where it starts. So there you go. And you can copy and paste it and add more if you want. It's just personal preference. Whatever you think looks good. I'm just giving you a base of how I did the Aquamarine Revenge. But yeah, so that's the end of this tutorial, and thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for supporting my video and giving me views and subscribing. I'm almost at 500, which is insane. But I will be seeing you guys next tutorial or commentary, whatever I decide to do. Thank you guys for watching so much. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and peace.